What a vibe in the
I was
club.
loving the dance party because when you're the host, you can see people
Oh,
in like
yeah.
the little screens, and I was loving the dance party you were having, and I was like, oh, it's a shame you can't see me, and then we'd be having the dance party.
That beat was immaculate.
Amazing. It's actually the theme song I've got for my main channel, like just the normal one, but
It
I use it
was,
a lot
how do the
shorter.
French say it? Très bien? Is that a
Très
word?
bien. Yes.
Yeah. It was very solid.
Perfection.
She was giving,
Amazing.
as the kids call
How
it.
how are you today, Stieg? How's it going? Are you
Big
ready to
loaded
work?
question, Malin. I am doing all right. I am ready to work. I've already done some work. I'm at like 60 words for the day. I need to get 406, so we're making progress.
Nice.
I've arrived at a place where I don't have anything more outlined, so I am flying by the seat of my pants. Know where I'm going, don't know where I've been. Well, I also know where
Yeah.
I've been, but don't know where I'm currently going. Down the trodden path.
Do you need
I'm
to write any sort of like mini plan, or are you just diving straight into pantsing it?
I have pantsed unsuccessfully in the past.
Fair.
So my logical thinking brain is saying, make a plan. Don't do this. You've done this before unsuccessfully. Some part of me just like, oh, I just want to type.
Yeah.
But I should
Yeah.
probably make a plan. I know the story threads and I know where I'm going to the midpoint.
Okay.
So I think making a plan. It's just I'm trying to get the perfect draft, and as we all know, she's a unicorn. She does not
That's just not
exist.
a thing. It does not
I
exist. No
know,
one
I
can get it.
know, I know. No one can get it, but I should be able to get it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
As
Yeah.
a genius child millennial with anxiety, I have to be perfect, but nobody else has to be perfect.
Fair.
So that's currently what I'm battling, my demons. I'm at the point in the fun and games. I'm like a chapter in. I'm at the point where I historically have either gone back to the beginning or switched projects. So
You're not allowed to do that here.
yeah, what's that child on the bus in The Simpsons? I'm in trouble. I'm
Yeah.
currently him.
I'm in
Uh,
trouble.
I'm in trouble. So I'm trying not to give in to the mind demons, but oh, they are so loud.
Fair.
Anyway, enough about me. How are you, mon chéri?
I'm good. I've not been writing in a hot minute. It feels like so long right now. I've sort of just not given up, but just stopped. Like I've just posed everything and just started doing house DIY stuff instead, painting my living room and
Ugh.
making those IKEA Kallax benches. And 5 minutes before the stream, I was finishing trying to fit in a door on one of the Kallaxes. So
You
yeah,
are the handyman I want to see in the world.
the problem is it's giving ADHD at the moment. Like I'm not finishing things fully is my main issue. So I need to sort of, like instead of hopping from one project and doing it 75% and then hopping to the next and then doing it 75%, I need to finish something that I've been doing. Like, the wardrobe stuff I was doing last time. I'm 90% done. I just have my scarves left. And I cannot for the life of me do the scarves. They've just been standing there on the side, waiting for me to database there.
It's that erectile dysfunction. She can't get it
There you
done.
go. There you go. Um,
But yeah, no, I think not writing and doing productive stuff, that's illegal. But not writing and then being on your phone for 7 hours instead, that
true.
feels illegal.
I mean,
So I
perfectly
try not to
legal,
stress
but
about
yeah.
it. I try not to stress about it if I'm doing like productive procrastination. So I'm like
Yeah.
cleaning my bathroom, doing the dishes, like tidying up the apartment. I'm just like, okay, I just need
This
to
is
get
okay.
this mentally done and then I can write. But if I'm
Yeah.
just like on the couch doom scrolling, I'm like bad
I think
gaga.
also I'm gonna have to stop everything I'm doing in the house, wardrobe, house stuff, and everything this weekend since I'm going to Brussels to see my family. So I'm gonna have to write or read, which are the two things I've sort of like not touched in a hot minute. I'm gonna take with me a DESM. I will be traveling
Ah,
with this beauty.
gorgeous, Gorgina.
I've not opened it yet to read it. I've opened it just to look at the pages. That's it. So I'm going to take it with me to start reading it on the train. I think that's probably my plan for it.
I got a notification yesterday that my unplugged book box is shipped. Obviously, it's
Yes.
shipped from Smallville, America, so it's going to take
Same. Yeah.
2
I got
seasons
the
to
note
get
as
here.
well. That
But
unplugged. Yeah.
I'm excited. I think I just might dive into the audiobook this weekend. I
Nice.
have nothing planned, and I'm so excited for it.
I am
Saturday is just going to be bed rot,
I'm
but in
curious
normal
about
code.
the audiobook because everyone's telling me that it's great and that the narrator is fantastic, but I don't like to listen to audiobooks for fiction. I like audiobooks for nonfiction only, normally.
Mm.
So it's sort of like I want to hear it just to satisfy my curiosity, but I'd rather read this physically. So, yeah.
Well, I plan to knit at the same time, so that's why I'm doing the audiobook, because reading a
Nice.
book and then knitting with one hand,
You've got your nice, cute little mitten going
My
on.
little mitten. I think I might finish this week because the audiobook is 10 hours, but 5 hours at 2 point speed as I do
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
So I think 5 hours will be enough to get the first mitten done. And
Amazing.
then I also have cracked open this bad boy.
Nice.
Read the first chapter yesterday, and I think I also might read this by the end of what month are we in? October. There you go.
I feel like,
Uh,
yeah, so many. I've not opened any spooky books for October, and I have so many. Like I have so many that have been waiting on my shelf. So I don't know. Should I be writing or reading tonight? I can't decide.
Ooh, you could
I
do a
think
poll
writing.
in chat.
I think writing. And then like I'll start with that, and then I'll switch over if I feel like that's enough
Is
after.
it TA
T
Toasd?
TAOSD, the art of summoning demons.
TAOSD? Yes. Is it Toasd?
Trust. Yes, I haven't touched it in a little while, and that's the main focus that like I really want to finish what I was doing on this book this year, and it's already the 17th of October, and yeah, I need to get a move.
TikTok goes the clock again.
Yeah. Should I say hi to some people in the chat, perhaps?
Probably.
Mars was there early, I think. I am in desperate need of these sprints. And Sasha said, I too am in need of sprints. I have one more chapter to go, and this first draft is Donzo. What does Donzo mean? I'm assuming that means done.
Done? Just like
Done.
Danzo. I don't know. I'm
Oh, okay,
speaking
yeah.
Italian.
Yeah. Love it. So you're killing it. I literally have one chapter. I keep adding more. Oh, okay. So you might have like a epilogue after epilogue after epilogue. But you're
I
almost
had
done.
this stroke of genius to change my final image into another point of view. So that's what I'm also going to be thinking about today.
Would the other point of view be the point of view for a sequel
Book
book?
2? Yes, it would, Malin.
I'm excited about that. That sounds
So,
fantastic.
yeah.
So now you have to finish this book, just so you know.
Now I have to finish it. Well, I do want to finish it, but it's just, that procrastination gene strong with this
Yeah,
one.
yeah, it's strong. I'm on chapter 5 of 30, says Mars, allegedly because I too like to add chapters. Nice. I took the last week off writing because I was traveling, but now I gotta get back to it. I love our
So
allegedly.
excited for your vlog, Mars, and your B-roll
Yes, you
footage.
said there was a cute vlog coming, which sounds very exciting. And Minook is there. Hello, hello.
Hello and quiz.
Some excitement for Sasha's almost done draft. Laura says, "Go, Sasha, go!" And hi, Laura, by the way. What a jam to the song. Yes. And Anna's there. Hello. So happy to see you all. Some deep mystery. Hello, Wendy. How's it going? Oh, and question for you, Stieg. How was your work trip?
It was not a work trip. It was just an away from keyboard thingamajig. I had some friends stay in town from Saturday to Wednesday, so I didn't stream, and it was great. We had a blast. We hung out every day, and it was a
Amazing.
lot of fun.
That's so fun. Nice. It's sort of, I'm not having the same vibe as you, but I sort of am in the sense of I'm not doing much work anymore because I have 1 week and 1 day left, and
Just
today
silent
was
quitting.
chill. I think I'm doing what everyone is expecting me to do when you have a 3-month notice period.
So
Which
fuck
is,
all.
yeah, exactly. I did some. I just finished everything in the morning, and then I really didn't do much in the afternoon, and was building IKEA Calexes. So there we go.
Ugh, I love a good Calyx unit.
Yeah, it's so handy. Hi, Jessica. How's it going? And Wendy says sometimes you do need to be a potato, though. Obviously, you don't want it to go on too long, but I think we all need some time to just veg out. Yes, that is
I have
true.
this deal with myself that on Saturdays, I don't have to do anything. Like, I don't have to write, I don't have to read, I don't have to visit anyone, I don't have to have visitors. I can do them if I want to. So some Saturdays I
Yeah.
do write, but Saturdays are for the boys, and the boy is me.
I think I probably do that more on Sundays because otherwise I sometimes stress about the not I used not to stress about Monday and I didn't really have much Sunday blues, but then they asked us to go in office on Mondays and suddenly I got Sunday blues because I was like, I have to get up really early and I hate the commute and everything. So I tend to do nothing on Sundays in preparation for doing a lot, you know?
Yeah, I had Sundays as my off day, but I don't know. Somehow there's just something like
Well,
ending
your
Friday.
schedule is a bit different as well. No, as a nurse, don't you have like a different shift than specifically Monday to Friday?
No, I work Monday to Friday.
Okay.
I work a day job, so I have
Yeah.
like office hours basically. Uh, and then I work every fourth weekend. So every fourth weekend, I don't have to write also if I don't feel like it.
Okay.
But then I hit Friday and I'm like, oh, finally the week is over. And then Saturday I just get a veg out and it feels
Oh
nice.
yeah. I see what you mean.
So
Okay, yeah, in that sense, probably Tuesday evening is my vegging out on the couch doing nothing, either rewatching Grey's Anatomy for the 5,000 times or scrolling down TikTok. Because of having had such a long commute and like getting home so late on the Monday, Tuesday's like, I need to fucking rest. So,
yeah. Well, that's my Saturday. So I
yeah.
can write and I can watch television and I can visit friends if I want to, but I don't
But
have
it's
to if I
also
don't want to.
allowed not to. I like that.
Yeah. So that's the beauty. And then
Good for you.
Sunday is just like a little jump start for the week ahead because like I write my
Mm.
words and then I like that's my only job literally on Sundays. But then I'm like, okay, I've accomplished something today, so it doesn't feel like I wasted a weekend.
Yeah. Yeah. I see what you mean. And we have my husband who says hi and probably already left by now.
Centaurim 2. Okay, what happened to
I
Centaurim
think it
1?
was that's an old gaming like
I have heard
pseudonym.
about the Centaurim. I don't know who they are, but
No idea.
somewhere in my mind this sparks
Is this to
recollection.
do with Warhammer? Perhaps I have no idea. There is
Oh yes, it could be something nerdy.
it's definitely something
Centaurim.
nerdy. But same, I have like an old pseudonym that I used to use when I was younger on the internet and that I've kept in a lot of places, which is Bellemis. And then Malin was birthed more for like the writing section and it became my other identity, but that's so
Okay.
funny.
The Centaurim, also known as the Black Network, was a mercenary company in Greater Mercantile Organization of Faerun, which is some D&D stuff. Oh yeah, right. There's Centaurims in Baldur's Gate 3. Just
Oh,
clicked.
okay,
They're
okay.
like this
I did not realize.
super dubious mercenary organization that I have purged from my playthrough. So I'm sorry about it, Malin's husband, Mr. Dries, if you will.
I love that. That came full circle. Amazing. I did not know that it was in the latest Baldur's Gate game. So there
It
you go.
was.
Mar says I'm starting a DASM tonight. Gotta do other stuff first though. Amazing. So exciting. I don't remember what this was in relation to. Laura says it's noon. Still haven't had
It
breakfast.
was in
Oh,
relation to this book.
yes.
It was only because she did a video where they had some question about their current publication.
Okay.
And they were like, what is your theory? Leave a comment below. And I'm like, oh my God, I wonder what the theory is. And they were like, you should read it. I'm like, okay, but it's book 3 of a series. So I know you say they're individual standalone books, but I can't begin at book number 3. I'm not a crazy person. So I'm beginning at book number 1.
Yes.
And then I'm going to leave my comments in a year when I finish book number 3, Mars.
Nice. Can't wait to see what your theory is.
Honestly, by the time I get to book number 3, I will probably have forgotten it. It was something about someone's weakness or something. What was it a main character tag? Yes, it was a main character tag from their latest book.
Sounds good, says Morse. See you in a year's time. Adieu.
Yeah. Hey Siri, set a reminder for October 17th, 2025. Remind me about leaving a comment on Mars's character tag video. Thank you.
Oh my god, amazing. Can't wait for that.
It's gonna go off, and I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? What do you mean?
What is this about? What are you talking about?
That's how most of my reminders go. I'm like, what are you on about?
Laura says it's noon, still haven't had breakfast, need to get up and get going. Yes, please, have some food. Get going if you want to. You don't have to, but have some food for sure. Jessica says I need to get my 1,111 words for the 100K with Kate challenge. Sorry, that was a mouthful to say, which I have not done any of today. Fantastic. Hope you get them.
1,100 words. That's a
We're
lot of
going to
words.
do our 35-minute sprints very soon because that's
Slay.
my favorite time for sprints. So that's just
It's like 5 minutes to fuck around and then 30 minutes to actually work. It's
exactly. That's
beautiful.
exactly the plan. Wendy says I haven't written at all today, but I was listening to Adam, so maybe I'm excused. Yes, you are. That is reading. Even if it's listening, it's still reading. So there you go. And Anna says, "Oh my god, even better! So glad." What was that about? Because I'm
Me
late.
spending time with some friends this weekend.
Yes, correct. And confirms she strongly believes in bare minimum Mondays trademark. So love that. My theory confirmed. Is that about Mars's book, or is that still about?
I think that was about Mr. Tries.
Oh, okay, okay.
But I didn't see the correlation. Maybe they thought the profile was Mr.
I
Tries.
just because it's like from 5 minutes ago. I'm like I can't remember exactly what I said 5 minutes specifically.
That's why I'm here. I'm the brains of this operation, and you're
Yes.
obviously the muscle.
Obviously the brawn. Mars has another emotional support notification. Yes, love
I
it.
love them.
It was about Mr. Tries, indeed. I thought because like I'm sorry, but Katie has dubbed my father Mr. Tries, so I don't know how I feel about now my husband being called Mr. Tries. So I feel like maybe we need to have a
I
different.
mean, it's just the daddy of another color.
It's just everyone is related to the Tries family. It's just the Tries family.
Keeping up with the Tries.
Exactly, keeping up with the Tries. Hi Keiko, how's it going? We are about to jump in a sprint, but don't worry, we're staying here until 10 p.m. my time, 11 p.m. your time, if you all can stay up for it. I mean,
It's father
Europeans.
Tries.
Just got off work. Fair enough. That is late. That is late. Father tries and Mr. tries. Oh my god. Why is everyone suddenly appearing when I'm about to jump in a sprint? There's like 5 new comments. Hi Wallace, how's it going? Did you
Buongiorno.
see that I was saying I'm going to start reading this on my train on Saturday morning, and this is going to be my my book for my trip, essentially. So I'm excited for that. And we both confirmed that Unplugged has told us our books have been sent as well. So the special edition are coming over. Yay. Mr. Alexander, perhaps? I feel like that's very
very Hamilton.
Professional.
It's very Mr. Alexander Hamilton.
There you go. I don't know because I've never actually watched Hamilton, sorry to say.
I've never watched it either, but I've heard enough Reels clips. Or
you know, I think back in the day on Tumblr, I just avoided some of the fandom communities if they felt too intense to me. So I never really got too much in the Super Hulock stuff and then the Hamilton stuff. And there was some that I was like, I'm steering away. It's just personal choice, you know?
Yeah, no, I just never subscribed to the Hulock fandom in general, or actually never any of the Tumblr fanboy fandoms. It's just never for me. But I had a point with this startup train, but it has crashed.
Well, in relation to this comment from Mars also adds, I was going to say Mr. Malin, but then I was like, you have a last name for the pen name. I do. And it is Alexander, based on my first name. That is my real name. So yeah, that's the story.
I'll just call him Mr. Malin.
Yeah, sure. We can go with Mr. Malin. It's fine.
Yeah, because that's like when wives were referred to by their husband's name in the old time. I like to turn around. I like to subvert a trope.
Oh yeah, they would have the full name, Mr. Malin Alexander.
Mr. Alexander Hamilton. Mrs. Alexander Hamilton.
Keiko
now
says
it's just Mr. Malin tries. His
There
government
you
name.
go. Mr. Malin tries. Well, tries is not actually the last name I use for the pen name, but yes, that works. Keiko works at a supermarket. Okay, we close at 9 p.m. Okay, that makes sense. Sorry about that. Okay, because I was like, that is so late. I thought you were in an office, and it was like, that means you've done some extra hours. But there is a supermarket that even closes at 12 a.m. Yeah, here in London, there's quite a few that close really late, like 12. I just always assumed that people have shifts and they don't start at like 8 to then close at 12, but I might be wrong. And yay, I will. Thank you. Okay, we've gone through all of the comments. I can finally present my screen, share my screen, and get us on
Get this
this.
show on the road.
I've got this timer ready for us because it's been a hot minute since I've used it. So
Ooh, the crystal timer. Hello.
I just really like it. I think it's so pretty and vibey and witchy and perfect for October. So I'm gonna get us going. 35 minutes. Everyone get ready and go.
And go.
Boo. Good, cool, good. How was that? 35 minutes for you.
Those were the most incredible 35 minutes I've had in my life. Just kidding. They were all right. Um, I got to 328 words, which means I only have 80 question mark words left to write.
That's it? That's amazing. Nice. Good job.
Yeah, that's what I'm liking about this increasing progress word count thingamajig is that these days it's so easy, but then at some point I'll get to the fucking 4-digit word count days and I'll be like, oh, why didn't I front load this work? Well, that's a problem for Future Steve.
Yeah, that's a problem for Future Steve, not for now.
And he's so capable. He's so adamant.
He'll
He's
do
so
great.
close.
Yeah. Now Steeg is all right to chill.
Yeah.
I have been writing in the end. That's what I decided on.
Slay.
So I've been doing more. I've been jumping back into my bullet point, extra mega detailed outline of this scene that I'm going to write. But I took a hot minute to like reread myself from the last time I was in because it was like over a week ago now. It was like I think it was 2 weeks ago. So I've been reminding myself of the last bits I wrote and then re-jumping in it. So now I feel like I'm fully in it. So I feel good again. Like I know what I'm doing and not what the fuck was that about? You know?
Story of my life.
I finished outlining the first scene / chapter I wanted to, and I'm gonna jump into the next one after, I think, or maybe do a bit of writing. I'm not sure yet, but yeah.
Oh my god! Speaking of story of my life, did you see that Liam Payne had passed?
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh my god!
What off though? Because I didn't read anything about it. I just saw someone else.
I haven't read anything either. My news knowledge these days comes from Instagram Reels. There was some police footage from his hotel room. He'd stay in hotel room in like Buenos Aires or something.
Okay.
And like his hotel room was trashed. The TV was broken. There was a bunch of drugs on like the coffee table.
I
and then
agree with that now.
I mean, I'm nothing if not. That's a 1D song, so it does make sense. But yeah, no, apparently just fell off a balcony on his hotel room in like what appears to be a drug-infused haze.
Oh god. Yeah,
I know.
Pretty horrible way to go. It's very sad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a text.
How old was he? Because he was really, really young. I mean,
he was younger than us. He was 31. He was younger than me. I don't know your age, but
yeah, younger than me. I'm 33.
Okay, phew. So yeah, it was devastating.
Yeah.
I got like a text from Miranda at like 1 a.m. And it's like, oh my god, Liam. And I'm like, oh, it's 1 a.m., but I have to Google this because I gotta know what's up. And then I saw the news article.
Because the problem is nowadays when people are like, oh my god, followed by someone's name who's usually male, you go like, oh my god, what have they done? Like
that was my initial thought. And he's already in like not bad weather, but it was already like over the radar, I guess. Not under the radar for
under the radar?
Yeah, but not under the radar because it was on the radar, I guess would be the more appropriate term. For the whole thing with Zayn and like the interview with the ex-girlfriend that recently came out.
I have no idea what you're talking about, but I believe you.
Okay.
I'm not in on what's going on with One Direction ex-members, if I'm honest. I'm just shocked that someone
They're all ex-members. There is no One Direction.
Is there a One Direction left?
No.
Okay. Yeah.
But yeah, devastating news. Sorry, that just came to mind when I said whatever I said to spark this.
I don't remember what sparked this either. I have the memory of a goldfish at the moment, so there we go.
Me too.
Before we were sprinting, and I was trying to make me not sprint by saying I'm leaving comments so you can't sprint, but it was already too late because there's a delay. There's a delay, and I actually got the comments while I had started the sprint.
Much like Gandalf, Anna, you have no power here.
There you go. Keiko was answering, that was also right before the sprint. It depends, that supermarket was 12 a.m. or evening, no, even opens at 7:30. Okay, I think they have 3 different shifts per for people: early shift, midday shift, late shift. How else would they make it? Yeah, you can't do a full day from 7:30 to 12 a.m. I think that'd be crazy. It was in fact too late, so a little fooey. And then Crystal arrived. Hi, how's it going? And there were some hellos all around. And then Eva arrived. Hi, how's it going?
Oh, I just saw your reel, Eva, in my break slash sprint. That was like a throwback to 2 years ago when she was like telling herself in the future, like, "Hey, future Eva, how's that story going?" And then she had clown makeup on, and I thought it was so funny. So I just wanted to commend you on that, Eva.
Okay, is it time for us to start filming ourselves saying like, "Hey, future me, how's that story going?" And then in 2 years'
Oh
time,
God,
we
no!
answer.
I don't have the time for that kind of accountability.
Should we keep ourselves, our future selves, accountable?
No, I can't even keep
No.
present me accountable. So
And Mars wrote some words, so good job, good job.
well done.
And Wallace took a shower and is now climbing into bed for a 2-day hermit fest before her next tour stop. Amazing. Where is your next tour stop? Is this Boston or are you already?
I want to say Massachusetts, but I could be wrong. It could also be in Texas,
Okay.
which is
Different.
like, two states, different
I've
sides of the
not.
same
I
coin.
won't lie. I have not been following like the news about where she's going because I can't fucking go, and I'm slightly angry
Yeah,
about it. Because when is
I'm
the
upset.
European tour?
Yeah, I need a European leg. I'm upset. I need you to sign in London, Wallace, so I can go and
Yes.
see
Do a
you.
European tour, London, Paris, Brussels. I can be at either of them.
London, Paris, Rome.
Yes. I mean, I don't really want to go to Rome, but I will for you if that's the only place you're going.
I would
Um,
go to London. Well, actually, I would go pretty much anywhere in Europe because it's all the same, isn't it?
yeah. Yeah. Anna crushed her inbox. Amazing. Good job.
Slay.
Yes. Scary tasks or just regular, like getting rid of emails and stuff. Mar says need about 150 left to hit their goal for the day. Amazing.
What's your
So you're
goal
gonna
for the
get it.
day?
You're gonna get it in the next sprint then. Just like Steve.
Slay.
Uh, Wendy is still listening to the audiobook. Very nice.
Where did you get the audiobook, Wendy? Because I can't seem to purchase it anywhere.
Really? Is it not just
On
on?
Amazon, it was not on Amazon. I could buy the MP3 CD files for $70.
What?
Yeah, which I think is like, those old timey audiobooks that came in like the CD cases. I
I
think
mean,
that's what that is. But
please
I don't
buy
want
it.
that.
Please
I
get
want
that.
the audio files on my because I tried to look it up on Audible too, but I couldn't find it.
Are we talking about Adasm here? Are we?
Yeah, Adasm.
Yeah,
Adasm. Ooh, I like her.
Adasm. Adasm. Adasm.
Adasm, not Adasm,
Adasm.
but I like Adasm.
Adasm.
It sounds like Addison's disease.
This inflection thing is a very English language based thing. So it's quite funny when I think when I was learning English when I was a kid, it was all about like putting the inflection on the right part of the word. And some words just couldn't fucking get it. Just could not get it.
I literally for 15 years until recently, and by recently I mean a couple of years ago, thought that hyperbole was pronounced hyperbole. So, I'm right there with you.
Well, I whenever I mispronounce words, my favorite thing to say to English people is it's fucking French anyway. Because
My
very
thing is
often
just like,
it is.
English is my second language. I'm so sorry.
No, not just that, but often it's the mispronunciation is often on words that they have stolen from French,
Oh,
and I'm like,
yeah.
that's how we would pronounce it, so I don't care. But that's just me being petty because I don't like it when people correct me, even though they're right and I'm wrong. So yes, Keiko 8 watched the new Sims expansion gameplay trailer. Ooh,
Ooh,
which is
it looks
the
really
death,
good.
life and death one.
Yeah, I'm
Which
like, do I need to get into Sims again?
I mean, first of all, the normal trailer, not the gameplay one, but the first trailer was using a song from the is it Last Dinner Party or something like that? Is that what it's called? The band?
I have no
It's so
clue.
good.
Sounds niche.
Yeah, the Last Dinner Party, which I think that's the song that we're playing, and I kept like just being distracted by the song, so I had to rewatch the play several times. Crystal says started reading Jenny Was a Friend of Mine, chapter 5. Good going. That's already
That was
pretty
my
cool.
plan too, but then I had to start with Reveille in the Dark because I'm not a
Yeah,
monster, and also I
yeah.
haven't read them before. So
You have to start with the book number 1.
yeah, it's a
Minuk
canon
says
event.
finished. Sorry,
It's a canon event.
it's a canon event. You have to read them in order. Yeah. Minuk finished editing chapter 3 and updating the outline. Amazing. Are you already editing your volleyball romance? Like,
She is indeed.
I would need a break, I think. I just couldn't go straight into it. I don't know how you're doing it.
I think when you got the sort of mental illness that the Minook have, you are good to go. You're hot to go, even.
Nice. Had to
Uh,
go.
and I also
HOTP.
think that chapter 1 is so far removed from my reality by the end of a project. I imagine that it'd be like reading it fresh again. But yeah,
Yeah. The
I do
beginning
like
is
to
like,
take a break.
you know what? I do think as well, your I mean, at our level at least, I feel like I'm still improving every draft I do. And so when I reach the last chapter or the last bit I'm writing and I reread the beginning, I'm like, I need to rewrite some of this because that's not the tone of the story anymore. And things have shifted. So yeah. And Moore says, well, Crystal, nice. I hope you're enjoying it. And some love for Jenny Was a Friend of Mine. Lol, though you keep writing characters that remind me of things and I both love and hate you for it. Okay. I think I understand the gist of that.
Yeah. I was
uh,
doing a character sheet for my my Wild West main character, and I
yeah.
realized that I've just literally written my every flaw into this character. I'm like, oops.
I kind of
So
love that because it takes a lot of self introspection to sort of be like, these are my flows. This is my flows
she's been going to
character.
therapy, and because I hadn't had a character sheet, so I was filling out one that I found that I really liked from Lizelle Zambri, and her
Yeah.
like save the cat thingamajig. And I was like, oh, okay, I'll just plot in this data and see like what comes out at the other end. And I was like, oh, it's me.
I'm the problem.
Yeah, it was an eye opening because I had this realization like earlier this year, but I'm just like, oh boy, I guess I gotta figure out how to fix him so I can fix me.
Yeah. I
I can
mean,
fix Tim. No, really, I can. That's a
it's a
Taylor
good
Swift
way
reference.
to avoid paying for therapy, that's for sure. As writers, we've got a loop, you know?
Yeah, I think it's like you can't be your own doctor situation.
Yeah. But you can make ChatGPT your doctor. And that's on don't do that, please. But I
Yeah,
will still
that's
do
not
it
a
every
medical
now and then.
advice.
Not advised by actual doctors. Jessica wrote 364 words for that sprint. Amazing. And threw her clothes in the washer. Double productivity. Amazing.
Slay.
Uh, Keiko's considering, no, Keiko is saying, considering they open at 7:30 a.m., I wonder if they have to show up at 5 a.m. because we open at 8. And when I have the early shift, I have to be there at 6:15. That's so early. Don't know why, because everything we do can do within the 30 minutes before the store opens. Okay. Oh, East Coast is over. I'm now in Dallas. Ooh. I mean, everything I know about Dallas is from that show about Dallas where there's a lot of drama, and that's
The
it.
Dallas Cowboys, the
Yes,
cheerleader show.
actually, I did watch that. I actually did watch it this year. Oh
That's
my god, are
funny.
you going to Utah? Because that's where the Mormon show is located in. And then I also know more things. That's it. Anna says, I'm literally flying to Boston on Saturday. The fact that the stars almost aligned is killing me. Oh my god. Star
Yeah.
Wars lovers,
Damn Wallace for not moving
reader
her
and
tour.
writer. Yeah, just should have chosen your dates based on our availabilities, Wallace. How dare you? Morris says, I plan my New England trip specifically to line up with the tour. Love that. Wendy says, when she's not even doing the West Coast. What do you mean? She's not doing the West Coast?
No,
Is she not?
she's just 2 stops and then she's going back home, I think.
Oh, wow. Okay. Wow. So quickly. I mean, yeah, come to Europe. Fuck the West Coast. Just give us a tour.
Yeah, fuck the West Coast.
Just give us a tour. Eva says, come to St. Louis because it's near me. We have cool things too, probably.
Meet me
I
in
love
St. Louis, Wallace.
I kind of am loving this come to Brazil vibe that Wallace
Come
is
to
living right
Brazil.
now. Come to Brazil. Sasha says, my inbox is crushing me. Fair enough. And if I says like me, please buy the cassette tape audiobook. Please do.
I don't think it's cassettes. I think it's CDs.
I'd be so much better if it was a cassette though. Oh my
Yeah.
god, I
But
want
cassettes are making their revival though, because like all the like all the pop girlies are also releasing their music on
yes, for us
cassettes.
millennials, we're still all about vinyls. So I want a DASM on a vinyl.
Oh, could you imagine? I have a vinyl player and a vinyl collection, so that tracks for me.
That'd be amazing. Can you imagine the cover on a vinyl?
I would make it like gilded and like green foily leaves thingamajig. Oh, it should be stunning.
Should be stunning.
You should hire us, Wallace,
Yeah,
to
yeah,
make
we have
to make your
great PR
vinyl.
ideas. We can be your PR managers.
What a
And
nightmare that would be.
Anna says that usually is me too. And Jessica says I should really open my Sims and do things since I need to do the weekly stuff because I might have missed something. I didn't know there were weekly stuff. There's only yearly plays in my household, which is play it for a month once a year and then stop playing it for the rest of the year. That's how we play The Sims here. Oh god, cassette tapes, memories. Minuk says, I am indeed revising the volleyball romance. Oh my god.
Yep.
It is true.
And
Steve
she
knows
is
me so
indeed
well.
mentally ill.
Steve knows the mental illness of everyone. He's there.
It's
at every
just
corner.
that, game recognizes game. So
There you go. There you go. Minuk is indeed a badass, Sasha. She's unstoppable. I am very impressed.
two facts.
There's some comments in between people, and then Sasha says I would need a long winter's nap. Yes, fair enough. Hi Emma, how's it going? And I like the
Howdy.
reaction. Hi everyone.
Yeah, it was like just hi Malin. Okay.
Hi, just me, and everyone, I guess. Eva asking the correct questions. Does Steve have flaws?
Here's the story all about how Eva.
And can his characters fix his own flaws? There you go.
That's the real question. That's the real purpose of this book is, can I therapize myself?
Love it.
It's like that meme. I don't know if you've seen it, but it's some kind of a girlfriend boyfriend meme where he's like going through realizations that she had when she was 12. Do you know that? Yeah,
I'm not sure
but
what
he's
meme.
like 30. And
You have to send me the meme.
I don't see it too often, but it's like not my 30-year-old boyfriend going through realizations I had when I was 12 or something.
I don't think I've seen that one.
Okay, chat, if you've seen it, call in.
Or it's been too long, and therefore I don't remember it.
That's fair.
Is it on knowyourmeme.com?
That was never ever checked out that site, so I don't know.
I love having that as a reference point for all the memes that no one else knows, you know?
That's borderlining boomer behavior, Malin.
Come on, that's Gen X behavior. Boomers can't use the computer that well. You're joking.
Valid. It's like when you look up meanings of words on like oh my god, Urban Dictionary or something.
Urban Dictionary, I used to do that all the time because again, English not my first language, and very often I actually needed the Urban Dictionary.
Okay, because we're both foreigners, I'll allow it, but I still think looking up knowyourmeme.com is boomer behavior. If not boomer later.
Not looking it up for me to understand. Looking it up so I can share it with someone who did not realize, who doesn't understand the meme I'm talking about.
Oh.
To be like, this was a thing. Do you not believe me? Here's the meme, and then I would send it to them.
Okay, so you're citing your sources. Now that I do like.
I watched with my husband the Under Paris Netflix show the other day. It's like a movie where there's a shark under the Seine. It's so like it's sort of like it's fun. It's like fun. The ending makes absolutely no fucking sense. There's some hot actors and it's good action.
I'm in.
It's actually good action. But the ending's terrible.
Had hot actors.
But we watched it and then I saw when I went, sharks in my Paris, and like you know the meme I'm referring. because you're laughing. So I'm hoping you
Yes,
don't.
I have seen her. So you don't need to cite your sources.
But it's a really old meme, and so many people would not know it. And I would like then send the knowyourmeme.com reference and be like, here's the
Okay.
history of this very
As
interesting
I
meme.
said, I do like citing your sources. So
Yeah,
absolutely,
there you go.
absolutely love that.
Crystal says, what I meant to say in my comment about how much I'm enjoying Jenny, Mars is really good at hitting me in my feels. Minute one. I love that. I love that. Jessica says, I'll try to do this week's tonight if I can get my words for the day. I want to stay at least 8K ahead like I am now. That's amazing.
8K ahead. You just give
Why
me an
would you do
ulcer.
that? Just chill, you know?
We are so trash.
Yes. Mara says, my contemporary series is 5 books, and I've been having a good time sprinkling all my flaws and insecurities among all of the protagonists. I love that for you. Well, it says, no, I'm from Dallas. Okay, I did not realize that. 2 stops here, and then 1 final stop in Colorado. Okay, gotcha. But still come to Europe. Oh my god, wait, I have a small story from my trip that I almost forgot, as in to put in the vlog or to tell us. No, to tell us. I think I
To
see the
tell
comment.
us if you go further down.
Yes. California leg and Europe leg happening in 2025. Is it actually? Is it really? But is the Europe leg just the places where you've got translation rights that have been sold and like used? And in that case, are we still getting London? Because technically we don't need translation because it's already in English. See what I mean? So don't just do Poland. Just come to fucking English.
Come to London. That's all we ask.
Yes. Mara says, when I was in Boston killing time before Wellness event, a group of Mormons invited me and my boyfriend to come to church with them. And we were like, oh, we don't live around here. The main guy who was talking to us very clearly did not want to be there. And I'm pretty sure, based on his vibes, that he will not be in the church within the next 5
Oh.
years. That's so funny. I love that. I literally had not Mormons, it was Jehovah's Witnesses that came to my door the other day. That's what it was. It took me a second to figure it out because they weren't saying we're Jehovah's Witnesses. They were just like saying stuff about the future and being like, we live in the devil's world, but there's hope for the future. And I was like, that's cool. You know, you should have hope for the future. That's great for you.
That's
Um,
cool.
I was sort of like, I have a call in 3 minutes and I'm not even lying to get out of this conversation. Please leave.
Jesus.
Sasha says, Wallace is that beginning, mid, end of 2025? Good question. I want to know. Oh, about California. I want to know about Europe. Wallace says, Stieg, I've left a little prezi in your inbox. Ooh.
I got it. Thank you so much.
Oh. Eva says, I'd buy that book. Mar says, I have to run to an appointment. See you later. See you later. No, sorry,
Bye.
Wendy. I read the S and I just assumed it was, it's not just the S, it's the SOM at the beginning of Some Deep Mystery and Somber Honey, that sometimes I read the wrong one. I'm so sorry. But goodbye, Wendy. Eva says, pull it up on screen for us. What was that about? Oh, the meme.
Oh.
No? Is that
I
what
don't
it is
know.
about? I don't know. That was 4 minutes ago. I'm so sorry, Eva. I'm being slow. Well, it says, I just bought myself more notebooks. Yes, I love more notebooks. I'm considering it a gift for a first book tour leg. Well done. Yes, fantastic. And I loved your little vlog that I saw recently on, I think it was on TikTok I saw it, actually. I don't think it was on Reels, which was really cute. Mars says, can we do a sprint? I need to grab my charger. Yes, we're going to get into a second sprint. I'm so sorry. I'm just going through all the comments. Listen,
One thing
guys,
about us, we will yap.
we have to chat through a lot of things. There was the Liam Payne thing, there was memes and know your meme, you know, a lot of things. Minuk says, I gotta go to bed. Have a wonderful stream and fun sprinting. Thank you for coming, Minuk. Goodbye. Jessica says, I do it so that I can chill. It's easier to push it a tiny bit in the beginning and have freedom for 7+ days rather than not and panicking last minute. That's fair enough. And Mars says, this was my first time meeting Mormons. There was a lot of Jehovah's Witness people in my hometown, so they'd come around to everyone's doors every couple of months. Do you know what? I actually think out of the 2 that have both rung my doorbell, I preferred the Mormons because they were very like, they seemed like very young chill women who were sort of like worried I was going to be so mean to them. And I was like, no, I'll listen to you. Like, I don't agree, but you can chat. That's fine. I'm not going to be mean about it. And they were just thankful for that, I think. So I actually preferred meeting the Mormons than Jehovah's Witness, who were like, well, you should read his books, because I said, like, I don't believe in the devil. I was like, read his book. I was like, the devil's book? God's book? Which book? Books written by humans?
You know
Badly
what it's
translated?
giving? It's giving that meme. Well, that's my life. I had a great time, and I hope you did too. I hope you enjoyed it.
Is that on Know Your Meme?
Yeah, I think so. Like, what's it called? That's my life. Thank you so much for spending time with me. I hope you enjoyed it, because I know I did. Lizzie McGuire.
Where's this from? Where's it from?
Oh my God, I don't know. I don't cite my sources.
Okay,
Well,
well, we're gonna
that's my
jump
life. Thank you.
into
Thank you
another
for spending
story.
time with me. Let's see. What is your source? Meme.com?
Yes. It's Know Your Meme, like
Know
knowyourmeme.com.
your
Preparing the
meme.
next sprint while you look. This is all useful, people.
It's
Trust
a
me.
TikTok trend, so I think Know Your Memes is a bit outdated for that.
Oh, okay. Well, I think they keep it up to date, no? I don't know.
Don't know.
There we go. Okay, cool.
Cool.
Shall I
Cool, 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 cool,
share
cool, cool, cool,
or
cool, 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 cool,
cool,
cool,
cool,
cool,
cool,
cool.
cool?
Yeah, sure. I need to get my last 80 words.
Nice. I've got this timer next, which is the Halloween witch timer.
Oh, also slightly Christmas adjacent.
Because it's red?
Yeah, like red berries, like kind of
Yeah,
like hawthorn or whatever
yeah,
it's called.
I can see that. I can
Mistletoe.
see that. Yeah. All right. Let's get going and do these 35 minutes, and then we'll be ending the stream after that, pretty much, because we're gonna hit
Oh,
the
good.
end. For me.
Time's to wasting.
Good luck, everyone. Boo.
I'm such a good actor.
Thank you for the reactions. I'm loving it.
Thank you. I should be cast in something. Ryan Murphy, please cast me.
Yes, absolutely. How did you do for that last sprint?
As some guy once said, mission accomplished, reached my daily word count.
Yay.
I ended up at 486 words instead of 406 words, so 80 words over target.
Amazing.
And on this Lord's Day, I'm at 26,034 words in my manuscript. My target progress is 25,500 words, so I'm 500 words ahead.
Amazing. So you get to chill next time.
So I get to chill next time. Well, I changed my resting day from Saturday to Sunday because you're an influencer and it makes
Oh no.
sense. So now I
I
actually
mean,
have to work both tomorrow and Saturday. Ugh, the
I
grind.
understand your logic as well. I can see both ways. And really, we should just chill both Saturday and Sunday, is the
I
conclusion.
don't have that in me. I am an anxiety-driven millennial. I can't chill 2 days in a row.
Fair. I can't do it either without feeling like I failed at something. Like this is
Yeah,
something
even
wrong.
though I have nothing planned, I still failed.
Well, we're going to keep the chat to a minimum because it is 10 p.m. and I normally do finish at 10 p.m. I'm just going to quickly say what I've done, go through the comments, and then we're going to say goodnight. And it is also 11 for you, which is quite late. So don't want to.
It's fine. I took some meds, you know.
You took some meds, so it's fine.
She's vibing.
Love it, love it. I have managed to do a bunch more, and I'm now, I'd say, well in the second scene that I was planning to outline. I've moved some things around, and that's why I'm really actually happy that I've been doing this as a detailed outline rather than writing it, because it's so much easier to move a bullet point than to be like I have to change the order of the text and the you know, like the links between two paragraphs and whatnot. So
How
glad that
does the outline look like? Like, what do you do? Do you write like scene goals, scene motivations, scene background? Do you
okay,
write
so
like
well, I'll tell
what's
you
coming?
the first paragraph. So the first sentence I've written in my outline, bullet point: Oliver's at the funeral for Gregor, her estranged grandfather. Second bullet point: she's in London, she's been there for a month. It's now early September and the season is already changing. Like the 1st of September marked the start of fall and all the trees got the memo. When they walked through the cemetery and towards the chapel, Olive noted the parts of it overgrown with ivy bushes and nature taking back swath of dirt and stones, swallowing it like a slow, hungry sea. She was struck by the contrast with the shinier, newer tombs, the ones where the metallic engravings looked almost glistening white under the sun. So I'm writing anything that
That's
I
like
think,
almost prose.
yeah, but then I have another one later on that says something like,
Fight scene happens here.
something more like that. Yeah, it's not exactly that, but like I have a later one where I say like they walk slowly, Olive hugging her arm with graces. Her mother is rarely this fragile. And I'm not going to write that down like that. I'm going to make it more prosy when I read that part. So it's depending on what I already know. The more prose like vibes are from anything I remember from the visit of the cemetery that I don't want to forget. So I did write some of that bit down already. Well, there's other stuff where I just wrote for the first day of college, which is like this chapter after, I've written describe the surroundings.
Beautiful.
So, you know, it's like there's a bit of both. But yeah, I feel good about where I am. I'm happy that it's bullet points and I can move them still, even though there's a bit of prose in there.
Beautiful, gorgeous.
Let's go through the last comments. I know there was something about Mormon that was still happening towards the end, right before the sprint happened. Where is this? Oh, Eva was saying, I've had friends of both faith, Jehovah's Witness and Mormons. I made a joke about Jehovah's Witness knocking on doors and found out one friend was a Jehovah's Witness. Put my foot right into my mouth that day. A good lesson to learn in coexistence, though.
Well, I just had the Jehovah's Witness knocking on my door, so it's a fact.
Literally, it's not even a joke. It just happens. Like I literally have had that. That's awful. I'm sorry.
It's like
Am I
knock
the
knock,
only
who's
one
there?
who's-
Have you heard about Lord and Savior Jesus Christ?
I just feel like it's not because you're of a certain faith that you can't joke about it. I don't know. It depends how badly the joke is presented, I guess. But I mean, Yeah, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Hi, Veronica King. Hey, babes. Sorry that this was towards the end, and we're gonna finish because it's quite late for us Europeans, and we are tired.
We are
Um,
millennials.
exactly. We have bad backs already.
Oh my god, don't get me started.
Mars has hit my word goal for the day. Yay! Gonna hop off now so I can put the laundry away and eat some food, but it's been fun
Hey.
hanging out. Wallace, like my boo, I think, and is gonna take a third nap of the day. Bye, everyone. I had so many naps, Wallace. Should you just go to sleep at that point? Should you just go to bed? And a nice woohoo Steeg for hitting your word count
Thank you
and
so
more.
much, Sasha. People can do hard things.
And a little celebration, triple celebration emoji for that as well.
I'll
Um,
take it.
and Crystal says read a bit more, but hubby is home, so my ability to not get distracted is broken now. Lol. Fair enough.
Can you lose something you never had, though, Crystal?
The ability to not get
Not be
distracted.
distracted?
Yes. Nori's glad I got to pop in for a sprint. You'll get some rest. Thank you, and thank you for showing up. And yeah, on this note, we're not too bad. 5 minutes late. That's all good.
Oh my god, we are just so punctual. We should have a
I
meeting or
still
something.
do not have an end countdown, however, so it's going to be a cold ending, and I think that's just going to be, what is the term for like a returning joke? Like a
Recurring joke?
I feel like there's like a
Easter egg?
I don't know. Whatever. It is a recurring joke. It's just the fact that I will never, ever, ever have an end countdown. So sorry about that. First of all, fuck you. Second of all, fair. On that
Woo-woo.
note, fuck you, but fair. Thank you, Crystal. Thank you, Stieg, for joining me on this.
Thanks for having me.
And I will see you guys. I'm not doing next Thursday because.
Le gasp.
Why am I not doing next Thursday again? I just put 2 Thursdays down. I was like, that's enough.
Because she's a busy bitch. You don't need to justify yourself. Will you be doing streams for November, though?
I don't think I have a reason. So maybe I'll change my mind last minute. But right now, it's not planned.
Okay.
I will do
streams
some
for November.
I'll do some in November. I just don't know.
Every Thursday?
I don't know because I'll be starting my new job. So I don't know.
Sacre bleu, Malin.
I'm not doing a Phoebe, I promise. I will not let my job
vanish.
I will not let my job take over my streams.
Okay, famous last words.
Oh, no.
I hope you're doing all right, Phoebe, wherever you are in this panini.
Yes, she's not dead.
Hope 2024 has been kind to you.
Yes, exactly. On this note, goodbye, everyone. Thank you so much for coming and stream and wait.